Welcome to the Center for Career Development Resume Writing Assignment video. Today we will cover the following topics: the importance of developing your first college resume and what the basic components of a resume are, how you can use your resume to help determine where you would like to be at the end of your time at UConn. We'll also discuss skills you may have acquired through your job, campus activities, academic projects, or other experiences you are involved with, and how these skills can be transferred to future opportunities in employment settings. Lastly, you will receive instructions on the next steps for this assignment. So let's get started. What is a resume? A resume is a document that highlights your education, experiences, and accomplishments to potential employers and graduate schools. You may be wondering, why start now? Writing a resume now will be crucial for short-term and long-term career opportunities. It will help you keep track of what you do, shows you what skills you're missing, and helps you identify what skills and knowledge you will need to focus on for your future. When creating your resume, remember one important thing: it must make a good first impression. Employers only look at resumes for about 20 seconds. If it does not look good, you are already losing the interview opportunity. Here are some general rules for when you draft your first draft resume. There are also some more general rules, such as no typos, don't rely completely on spell check, use third person, no personal pronouns such as I, me, my, or their, and pay attention to tense. If you are no longer in a position, write your bullet point statements in the past tense. If you are still currently active at that opportunity or experience, write in the present tense. All resumes have various sections. The first section is the contact information section. This is always at the top of your document and includes your full name, mailing address, phone number with an appropriate voicemail set up, and your UConn email address. If you don't use your UConn email address, make sure you are using a professional email. Just as you see on the screen, remember to make your name in large, bold letters. Next is the objective statement. An objective statement is generally a brief sentence that clarifies any of your skills, abilities, or experiences that would positively contribute to the opportunity for which you are applying. This sets the order of importance for the remaining categories on your resume. To write an objective statement, include the position or title that you are applying for, the field, industry, or company, and 2 or 3 transferable skills that you possess that are relevant to this position. We will talk about transferable skills in just a few moments. You may not have an objective statement for the purposes of this assignment, but if you are applying to any kind of job in the future, the CCD strongly recommends including one. After the objective statement is the education section. Include the University of Connecticut, Storrs, Connecticut, your degree, and graduation date. On the screen are ways to write your degree, depending on whether or not you have a major. Also, include your high school information in the same format. Instead of writing Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science, type high school diploma. High school information is okay to have on your resume as a first-year student, but it should be removed by junior year. The education section can also list GPA, honors or scholarships, relevant coursework, or study abroad experiences. You will also include experiences and activities on your resume. This is where you list jobs or positions that you have held. This information should include company name, location, your title, and the time period which you were there with the month and year. If you are still at the position, you can type the month and year you started and then present. Be sure to keep this format consistent. Next is the skills section, which includes hard skills or technical skills such as computer, language, or lab skills. This also may include certifications. We recommend students include computer skills as you see on the screen. Fast forward to senior year. Imagine that your high school information is not included on your resume anymore. What would it look like? First-year students need to be thinking ahead to engage in opportunities to help fill that empty space. So, how can your first college resume help you to prepare? Use it as a planning document. If you don't plan on getting involved on campus or with other opportunities, you will end up with little to no information to add to your resume. By getting involved, you increase your marketability. You become Look at the two resumes on the screen. Jonathan Husky had his first college resume, and then after 4 years, his resume evolved into the ones on the screen. So, what are transferable skills? They are the abilities, attributes, and personal qualities that someone possesses and can be used across industry lines. These skills can be acquired through various types of activities such as employment, academic projects, volunteer work, leadership positions, and more. Let's recap what was discussed in this video. As you move forward through college, you should be thinking about these 4 concepts. Plan ahead by thinking about what you want your resume to look like in the future. Get involved so that you will have experience to add to your resume. Determine what skills you've gained so far and what skills you want to gain from future experiences. And lastly, use the Center for Career Development Services and Resources to help you articulate your experiences and skills. For the next part of this assignment, please bring a printed draft of your first year resume using the same format as the sample resume provided. The in-class activity will go more in depth on transferable skills and bullet point formation and include a peer-to-peer critique.